Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo September 21, 2022. You are less likely to overthink and more likely to take affirmative action. Troubled relationships can benefit the most now, but so can your spirit. You feel much better doing something about a problem rather than only thinking or talking about it. You're also inclined to draw positive energy from people, learning, and motion today, and you're ready to take on a challenge. More courage or desire to socialize or share can figure strongly. If you've been in a rut, pulling yourself out is now more straightforward. Get ready for a transformative and intriguing period both today and tomorrow. The cosmic weather is singing in an especially rare tune. As the mighty sun shimmers in the sky, he'll outreach his hand to powerhouse Pluto in the depths of space. This will bring you tremendous power and influence to transform your personal and romantic life as you see fit. Dig deep to understand your motivations and desires and speak with authority. If single, enchant and seduce someone with your mind as you pique their interest using your mysterious and alluring energy. Know who and what you want and go after it. Who is part of your support system? Your colleagues are going to show their true colors during the last quarter moon in Cancer. Some of your friends and connections are here to stay while others are meant to be phased out. If you need direction about who to further your working relationship with, then use Mars in Cancer sextile Chiron retrograde in Aries. The sextile can help you pinpoint who you can learn from, who will happily further your professional trajectory, and who will open the door to new experiences that could shape your professional journey. While the Sun is spending his last weekend in your income sector clashed with Neptune in your financial sector, this is giving you your clearest sense yet of both sides of the financial fence and of the interplay between the two. The difference between this and last weekend's full moon is that instead of the emotional fog of war there is clarity but also a lot more confidence on both sides of the financial fence. Today's planetary alignment brings out certain relationship expectations that you will need to discuss with your partner or your friends. Stay aware of what you are feeling so that you can catch yourself before you make someone else the cause of your emotional state. Remember, this is giving your power away. The best conversations are those that you initiate with an open heart and no blame for anyone, including yourself. Keep refined sugar far out of reach. Starting in the next few days, you may be able to stabilize a fluctuating situation and get some good results in your material life. But today, you will have to content yourself with following your objectives and keeping a low profile. You're not as open as you should be, and every person you meet will make you realize how much your behavior needs to evolve and how much you need to be questioning things. You don't like newness as much as you should and prefer being in comfortable and habitual situations rather than attempting to get some newness into your life. That the Sun is spending his last weekend in your income sector clashed with Neptune in your financial sector is in some ways a repeat of last weekend's full moon. The difference this time is that you don't have the emotional fog of war, and as the Sun challenges Neptune in his pursuit of old financial dreams, this is more likely to evoke a sense of resolve. This is something that both sides of the financial fence can benefit from while gaining a lot more clarity. While the last few days have given the moon a chance to connect with planets that have the doors open to the past on the communication and relationship fronts, this speaks to even bigger support. On the same day that Saturn moves into his final 5 weeks in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, there is support from Mercury, as the planet of communication spends his last weekend in retrograde motion in your communication sector. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings you the chance to be at peace with your sense of self. The Cancer moon asks you to make wholesome choices in all your relationships. Maybe you've been feeling anxious about making a decision or settling a disagreement. It isn't going to shift overnight, but at least this step can help make it better in some way. That is the beauty of today's cosmic alignments. Perhaps there is some emotional processing that you haven't taken the time to deal with recently. With all the Earth energy dominating the sky these last few days, you've had a tendency to hide in your work. Right now, there is a certain connection in your life that is forcing you to look into their soul, whether it's a friendship, love partner, or even just someone who's getting under your skin. You can't avoid this one now even if you want to. This week's focus is on relationships and how they can help you meet your goals. It's about moving up, whether you form a jogging club with friends to take off a few pounds, or access the networking power of acquaintances. There's an emphasis on learning new languages and studying foreign cultures to help you take your business worldwide. Hesitation will cost you dearly. This is no time to be vacillating. Instead, you need to be firm and decisive. Having the answers on the tip of your tongue is key to earning the respect you need from the people around you. Be strong with your words. Talking with a spiritual person will help ease the burden of many of your career-related worries. Take this person's kind and soothing words to heart. Feel the calm within you instead of getting overwhelmed with the mental stress of your work. You are feeling recharged as if you have been reborn. Your mindset tells you to be brave and fearless. You have an innocence about you that makes it seem as if you are seeing the world for the first time. Enjoy this wonderful state of mind. In the morning, the Cancer moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, kicking off the day on a sensitive note. Old insecurities stimulate stormy feelings, causing us to project onto others. Try to ignore the voice in your head that suggests you are not enough or too much. There are lessons to be learned from our exchanges now, but we will likely be too riled up to perceive them. Instead, we fixate on how our needs are not being met. By concentrating so hard on what we believe we lack, we wind up overlooking the good things that are all around us. In the afternoon, the moon sextiles Venus in Virgo, helping to calm our nerves. Affirming interactions with friends, partners, or allies suggest we are safe to be ourselves. In fact, a willingness to articulate our feelings allows others to get closer to us. We bond through honest dialogues, expressing how others can better support us, and us, them. This astrological aspect is perfect for relaxing, socializing, meeting new people, and connecting with family.